Have you ever felt like someone is watching you, even when you are completely alone? You hear nothing, but somehow you feel something breathing right behind you. This isn't just a story. It's a dark truth, one that many ignore, but those who believe are never the same again. Tonight's tale is a chilling mystery, and if you dare to listen till the end, you might just start seeing the world differently. So don't skip. Watch till the end. And if this gives you even the slightest chill, hit that like button. And for more true horror stories and spine-tingling experiences, subscribe to our channel, Doyta, where fear never ends. They're always watching. The truth about ghosts and spirits they don't want you to know. Do ghosts and spirits really exist? Yes, they do, but not in the way you've been told, and certainly not in a way that most people are ready to face. We live in a world where we believe only what we see and dismiss everything else as myth, imagination, or superstition. But what if I told you that the unseen is far more real and far more dangerous than anything you've ever witnessed? There are many misconceptions about spirits and ghosts that need to be cleared, because the truth is far more chilling than the stories you've heard. Why don't we see them? Ghosts and spirits are made of flesh and blood. They're composed of ether, a subtle, intangible substance that doesn't belong to our physical world. You won't see them with your eyes unless they want you to. They choose when to appear. They choose who can feel them. Some people have what is often referred to as a weak soul or a disturbed aura. These individuals are spiritually or energetically vulnerable, which makes them easier targets for spirits looking for a host, a home, or a way back into the world. While others walk through haunted corridors untouched, the sensitive ones bring the darkness home with them. And here's the terrifying part. Spirits rarely reveal themselves immediately. They wait, they observe, and once they find a weakness, they enter. The silent invasion. Once a spirit latches onto a person or a place, it does not begin with screams or moving furniture. No, that would be too easy to notice. Instead, it starts with shifting moods, sudden insomnia, recurring nightmares, unease without reason, cold spots in the home, the feeling of being watched, always. And by the time you realize something is wrong, they've already made themselves comfortable. They don't possess your body all at once. They dismantle you slowly, piece by piece. Precautions, what you must never do. This is not a game. You may laugh, you may take a dare, you may think it's all nonsense, until the moment you can't explain the scratching sounds under your bed or the whispers from your closet. Here are some chillingly real rules you must never break if you wish to stay safe. 1. Never visit a crematorium or graveyard at night. Spirits that linger in such places are not evil by default, but they are disturbed. They've lost their bodies, but not their memories, desires, or grudges. Approaching them, especially at night, can provoke them, just as disturbing a wild animal in its territory would. They remember how to hate. They remember who they were. And sometimes, they see something in you that reminds them of themselves. 2. Never disrespect sacred trees or holy grounds. Trees, like the peepal or banyan, are not just trees. Many cultures believe they are homes to spirits. Some are worshipped because of the entities they shelter. Spitting, urinating, or defiling these places can provoke the spirits resting there. What was once passive can turn vengeful, and you won't know it until it's too late. 3. Stay inside between 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. The witching hour. These hours are not just superstition. They are globally recognized across spiritual texts and cultures as the time when the veil between worlds is thinnest. During this time, rituals are more powerful, spirits are more active. Crossroads become spiritual hotspots. Avoid being out alone, especially at four-way intersections, a common place for spirits to roam or for dark rituals to be performed. 4. Never step on suspicious objects at crossroads. Items like clay pots, handi, white sweets, or burnt offerings are often left by tantrics or spiritual practitioners to bind spirits or redirect them. If you step on or disturb such an item, you could break the binding, and the spirit will not just be freed, it might follow you home. Also, avoid eating white-colored sweets left outdoors at night. It is said that such items can attract wandering spirits, and once consumed, you become the doorway. 5. Avoid ghost hunting and haunted place tours. Many think it's fun to join ghost tours or go ghost hunting for the thrill, but you don't know what's waiting for you at those places. There are entities that crave attention, that wait for someone curious or arrogant enough to notice them. If your soul is weak or unprotected, you may not come back alone. You may return with a presence that sits in the dark corners of your room, watches you sleep, and whispers your name when no one else is home. 6. Never play occult games, especially alone. Games like Ouija boards, one-man hide-and-seek, spirit glass communication. These are not games. They are invitations, and once that door is open, it doesn't shut easily. You may think nothing happened, but days later, you'll start noticing objects shifting slightly, shadows where there should be none, whispered voices that say your name. The most dangerous spirits are the ones that smile through the silence and wait for you to fall asleep. Is proving their existence worth the price? You have a career, a family, and a future, and you put it all at risk when you try to prove that ghosts exist. They've existed for centuries, since before you were born, and they will be here long after you're gone. The question is, will you walk away in time, or will you stay long enough for one of them to follow you home? A final word. They are always around us. They are not in another world. They are here, now, in this very moment, watching, waiting, choosing. And the scariest part? You won't know you've been chosen until it's too late. Stay aware, stay protected, and never ignore the chill in the air when no windows are open. Are you ready to face those eyes that never stop watching? They're always here, among us, behind you, closer than you think. And now that you've heard their story, maybe, just maybe, they've noticed you too. Comment below if you've ever felt something strange, something you couldn't explain. If this story scared you, even a little, smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Doyta for more terrifying tales. We'll meet again in the next dark chapter. Until then, don't sleep too deep.